All right, I'll tell you right now, it's going to be a wild Thursday morning. There's so much going on already. And a top of the morning to you. Whew. Always live, never edited. You got the Aired Out podcast from the ASB Financial Studios, Fly on the Wall Productions, Main Street in Barrie. Had a little bit of time off yesterday, family day, and now back in the saddle. And I want to say good morning to you. As you know, you well know that I'm not a big. We're going to get to the headlines this morning in just a little bit. We're going to run down everything. We're going to talk about concerts in the park and everything, as we normally do on Thursdays. You know, if you listen to Aired Out, that the last thing I am is a big political talker. But this morning, I want to sneak him on. Raylene's on her way, by the way, in just a little bit. She'll be here. But Michael Deering, good morning, buddy.
Good morning, sir.
I was away yesterday and heard the news that you did not get the win, and I have to be honest with you, I was a little surprised, very bummed out. And I understand that you hopped on Facebook and gave a little statement. I don't know exactly what it was or what you said, but I just wanted to throw you on this morning live and hear what that statement is.
Yeah, really. It was a congratulatory statement to both Brian Judd and to Tom Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
They won the election, fair and square. Brian beat me out by 5 votes. Tom Kelly went ahead and he actually steamrolled both of us in a great campaign, a great election. And there are no regrets.
Mm-hmm.
It was really talking about how that when one door closes, another one opens.
Mm-hmm.
This is an opportunity to really refine some of the skills that I've learned and to come back stronger, harder, faster, and better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've got a great seat on the city council. I enjoy serving. I'm very humbled to have been elected to that position in March. And now I just get to back my community even more. Football season starts Monday, brother.
Yeah, I know. I know. Listen, what a great attitude. It really is. What about the other elections? Were you surprised and a little disappointed, concerned?
I was really concerned with the lack of people that came out to vote. I mean, I think it was less than 1,500 came out to vote. And that's kind of it's really concerning. It's disheartening as well that so many people have done what they've needed to do to make sure that people have that right to vote.
Right.
And we just don't necessarily always go out and express that right to vote. And so people are really good about reffing, about talking about how they want to do things and want to make changes, but it's all from the sidelines.
Yeah.
And we got to stop being in the sidelines. And something that Erica Reddick taught me over this campaign season was that we need to stop reffing. We need to be involved. We need to know what's going on. And to me, it's not going to stop.
Yeah. What kind of conversations do you think you may or may not have with Tom Kelly and Brian Judd here in the near future, coming weeks?
I've spoken to both of them. I was at the polls when the results came out. David Delcor and I ended up doing a little tabulating. Tom was there. And I said, Tom, good job. Congratulations. I'm really happy to see Tom with the nomination. I called Brian yesterday. I gave him a little bit of time because he said on Tuesday evening he was going to go home and shut his phone off and just take a breather. And I can respect that. So I wanted to give him a call and let him know that, I do support what's going on. And, congratulations. Because to me, it's about being a good loser and being able to see the positives in everything that goes on.
Yeah. Any other particular races that you were surprised to see the results of? Rory
Uh,
Tebow, Bridget Grace.
Bridget, really, both of those two. Um, I was very shocked to see some of the races that had happened. Um, Especially, I want to say in the Congress race with Erica Reddick and Liam Madden. To me, when you have an independent take the nomination for the Republican Party, so I mean, it's party politics. It's the two-party system, and a lot of people feel there are better ways we can go about the system. But I got to tell you, I really did a research project this last semester with my seminar in educational inquiry about voting. And to do anything other than a two-party system can be really difficult and confusing to people. So there are pragmatic things we can do, but really the best thing we can do is just go out, vote, and get to know who your candidates are at this point. We got a huge November election. And if you don't get out and know who your candidates are, the economy is going to suffer continuously. The things, the rights, all of these things that we're fighting for on a daily basis, they're going to go one way or the other. So we got to make sure we know who we're voting for.
Yeah. Very, very true, and a great point. I hope to get a listen to you on Barry Beat at some point soon. It would be nice to have you back on the show with.
Mike talked a little bit. As a sitting city councilor, on Mondays at 8 o'clock, they go through the city council packet.
Mm-hmm.
So I will definitely be a frequent flyer, shall we say, on that show. And I'll be in the community everywhere. Check out my Facebook page, my political one, Hearing for Barry, if you want to know about things that are going on or really anything. So I'm there. I'm not going anywhere. And stay in touch.
Good stuff. Thank you, brother.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I hope that you. Yeah. Go ahead.
No. Thank you for everything that you guys do. I really appreciate the light that you bring to a lot of the situations in your community.
All right, my man. I hope to give you a handshake and a hug soon. I haven't seen you in a little bit, but a great job that you have worked so hard, and I hope you're going to be as many comments were coming in last night on your page. I hope you're going to be back in the game real soon.
Yeah, I do want to issue an apology to some of the people that I haven't been able to get back to yet. I really appreciate the flood of support from people, including even some phone calls this morning. So if I haven't gotten back to you yet, I'm sorry. It's not intentional, but I really appreciate the community support behind this campaign and really behind me as an individual trying to help and lead our community.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. I will see you soon, I hope.
Yes, sir. You know it. God bless you.
Michael Deering. And I'm sure here's what I'm saying. There's a lot more to be said here. We are not even scratching the surface. But I'm sure this coming Monday night, Michael Booten and the Barry Beat podcast will have plenty more to say than they already have about local politics. Moving on, state news, a Wardsboro woman says that she is not guilty of second-degree murder for the killing of a Guilford woman this week. I'm sure you've seen the story on WCAX and on the Aired Out page. Raylene does an incredible job posting up local news, area news, regional stuff as well. Police say that Kara Rodriguez killed Emmy Bascom in Wardsboro on Monday, stabbing her over 100 times. Rodriguez was arraigned remotely yesterday from the state prison in Springfield and was ordered to remain in custody without bail. She faces a possible sentence of 20 years to life in prison if convicted of second-degree murder. What do you think of that? What do you think of this 20 years for 100 100 stabs. I mean, I don't know. I saw some comments a little bit yesterday about this, but this is alarming that this kind of shit is going down in our state. I was so stunned by this. And she'll probably, if she does get sentenced, it'll probably be a hell of a lot less than 20 years. But anyway, we want to give a shout out this morning to Washington County Mental Health, one of our presenting sponsors, an organization right here in central Vermont that embraces individuals living in our community who are suffering from various forms of mental illness every day. The hardworking team over at Washington County Mental Health engages in person-centered care and just helping those that are living with emotional and behavioral issues, as well as developmental disabilities. They're all about prevention. They're all about wellness. They're all about giving back to their community. And, man, they just do so much. WCMHS, Washington County Mental Health Services.org/careers, if you want to find out a full list and description of the career opportunities they have right now on Facebook as well. Raylene with us this morning. Good morning, love.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Good. What do you think of this this Wardsboro woman? What's your opinion about that story?
Truthfully, I haven't read a ton about it. She looks like a Looney Tune.
Yeah.
But I haven't read a ton about it.
Yeah.
I've been crazy busy with a million other things going on.
I know you have. You've been on the phone this morning. You've been running around like a mad woman.
I know.
Not as mad as the Wardsboro woman, but mad enough.
No. Close, though.
Yeah.
Over the last couple of days. Close.
Woo. I'll make sure I don't tick you off this morning.
Yeah, I won't get angry at you. I never get angry at you.
Oh, yeah. Right. We just had Michael Deering on the air.
Yes.
Just a little bit ago.
I heard. I was listening.
What was I
was driving here, maybe a little over the speed limit.
Slightly.
Just slightly.
Like 2 or 3 over?
I promise the city police I was only going slightly over.
Like 2 or 3 over?
Yeah,
okay.
That's it.
I was a little off the radar and out of the loop on things, but I did find out, as you and I both did pretty much at the same time, some of the results that were coming in from the primaries. And yeah, that's kind of what I said. That's what you said.
I cried.
You did?
100%. I don't understand. I can't begin to understand. I don't even know. I've had some conversations, and all I know is the way I feel about it is that we will feel this, and not in a good way.
Yeah. Yes.
And
That's what I've heard an awful lot. This is just general stuff. We're not talking about any particular
person
candidate.
or no.
General. Vermont.
But some of the things that I've learned, even just over the last couple of days, that I never knew existed. This thing called Emerge Vermont that preps and primes Democratic women and tells them how to dress and how to speak and this, that, and the other. No, that would never happen. I'm very independent, as you know. If it's on my mind, it comes out my mouth.
Yeah.
As you know.
Well, that's why it's called Aired Out.
But that's not even just here. That's just the way I am in life. And I want to have a voice. I will never be anybody's puppet. And anybody that I would vote for could not be a puppet either.
Yeah.
It's just not what I want in my life.
I'm so glad you said that, because it's great. It's pertinent. It's real.
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened up there
There's
with this?
TV shows for that. It's called The Muppets,
Yeah, right.
Sesame Street, that
Right.
kind of thing. Yeah.
I want to try to reach.
Not in my politics.
I want
please.
I want to try to reach Michael Booten this morning. But what was your?
I'm sure Michael Booten is working today.
Well, I know.
Since he was a slacker yesterday, like you and I.
Do you think he'd answer if I called him?
Maybe. Unless he's sitting at his desk and.
No, you never know. I mean, I want to find out about this. What happened with this woman that tried to run over William Toberg? What the hell was that all about?
I know.
God. Really? I mean, what do you know? What happened?
Insane. It's insane. I know that
I think he's here. Mr. Booten.
I'm walking into a cubicle.
Yeah.
Oh, you got him.
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah. You got me.
Did you tell me he's live on air yet?
No, I haven't told him that part
I
yet.
know. I was watching you.
Surprise!
Well, I wasn't watching you guys. I was listening.
No, I won't. I'm not going to tell him that we're live. But
I'm in the office.
what happened?
So I just went into a conference room.
I mean, I'm asking both you and Raylene, and please interrupt each other. But what happened?
I don't think he can hear you.
Michael, what happened?
I don't know what happened. That was just a
Yeah, his phone's breaking up.
No, you're losing him.
Yeah, I've lost him. Michael, if you can hear me, call my cell phone.
This is the only thing I know is that it was a woman. I'm not calling her a lady. It was a woman in a white van that was having some sort of
Mental
break.
issue. Yeah.
And I know that she just backed into him and just proceeded to continue to back up.
So
and
this
thankfully he wasn't dropped to the ground because he would have been horribly hurt. And he was able to get out of the way and thankfully was okay, shooken up, obviously.
and this was fueled behind the passions
That she's pro-abortion. I don't even know where William stands on any of that. I don't know that I've ever heard him speak out loud in regards to any of that. So I'm not really sure what the issue was there. There was just an issue.
Well, first and foremost, is Toberg okay?
He is okay.
All right.
Yeah. But crazy to think that we would have that kind of stuff going on. That things get that heated and out of control that you would run somebody over.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
I just yeah, Michael, if you'd like, give us a ring on the cell here, and we'll throw you on the air. But I mean, first and foremost, that was the big concern. Was is nobody wants to see anybody get hurt. I mean, I think most Vermonters would feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good to know. But what happened to this woman? Was she taken away? Was she arrested? What?
That I don't know. I was away with my dad for the day. My dad had to have some surgery, so I was not in town. I was only getting bits and pieces as they were coming in. So I don't know the whole story. Yeah. Michael says that William is very pro-life. Mm-hmm. I don't know that he was standing up there with a pro-life sign. Maybe he was. Mm-hmm. I don't know, or how this woman was aware to decide to run him over because I wasn't there.
Jeez. Well, it's crazy. Just crazy stuff. I'm seeing this morning news out of Montpelier, the coronavirus activity in Vermont registering as low for the 10th consecutive week.
Mm-hmm.
So the official word is low. Newly released data shows that Vermont currently has the lowest COVID case and hospitalization rates in the nation. 28 people in Vermont hospitals with coronavirus yesterday. 4 of those patients in intensive care. The state is also reporting 6 coronavirus deaths in the last week. We've had 6 coronavirus deaths in the last week, and we're the lowest numbers in America?
Yeah, it's crazy.
6 seems like an awful lot. 6 Vermonters gone in just a week, Raylene?
Yeah, we've had almost that many to overdose. Just saying.
And this month is Overdose Awareness Month.
We will be going to the vigil. You and I both.
Yep.
We will be going to the vigil, and we will broadcast it live. I just spoke with Dottie. She has added over 30 names this year so far, or just this far, since January.
Mm-hmm.
There are well over 400 names at this point.
Wow. And that's per year.
Some of the not per year.
That's total.
So
That's
total.
Okay.
And that's just the ones that people have added names.
All right.
It's certainly not the total. It's just the total of number that we have
of names that have been registered for the remembrance.
Since we began posting, several people have reached out to me because we said if you want to add a family member's name to this very sad and horrible list, that please do, and we will say their name and light a candle for them too.
Okay.
But yeah, the list has grown greatly.
What's the Facebook page to enter a name to be included in this vigil?
They can contact me or Dottie, and I've put those links on
our Facebook,
on the Facebook page. Well, for me, it only has my link, and for Dottie, she has her link, and then it gets on there.
And that's the final day of August, is this vigil.
August 31st.
White River Junction.
In White River Junction
6
at
p.m.?
Lyman Point Park.
Lyman Point Park.
Mm-hmm.
6 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then 6 o'clock is when the event starts. Several people will speak.
Yep.
Usually a couple of counselors, police officers, and then people that are in recovery.
Yeah.
And sometimes people that aren't in recovery and still struggling.
Okay.
The first time I went, I was numb almost the entire time. The hair stood up on my arms. I spoke.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I went, it was tough, and it was very tough to be there. It was a reality. I mean, it's a reality for me in my life anyway, but it made it even more real.
Yeah. Well, a lot of these names you recognize personally. A lot of names we recognize from being in the news.
Mm-hmm.
But we've got people of all ages, which is particularly disturbing.
Literally from 13, 14 years old all the way to 50, 60 years old. There is no, it has no mercy.
That's right.
It doesn't, there's no pick and choose here. It doesn't matter who your family is, where you came from, how much money you have, or how much money you don't have.
And we're going to sneak Dottie on before this, right?
Yes,
all right.
We are. Okay. It may end up being by phone.
That's fine.
But I'm actually trying to coordinate Dottie and Chief Vale.
Yeah.
Because Chief Vale was involved with this vigil when he was with the Hartford Police.
Mm-hmm.
And he was very involved with all of this for many years with Dottie. And they know each other well. And as you know, I would love to, at the same time they're doing this in White River, have a vigil here in Barrie.
I know.
And I hope with his help that next year we can make that happen.
Well, Chief Vale's right here. So,
Right.
yeah, I think wheels are turning. We'll see.
And I believe that we have a city council and that will support
Yeah, right.
such a thing. I mean, I think that we are all starting to get on the same page that it's here.
It's here. And it is what it is.
Whether we want it to be here or not. Yeah. And so now we have to determine how it's going to be here.
Exactly.
And
all right. We have news this morning out of Highgate. Some sad news about this teenager. A rollover crash of that Jeep Cherokee. A 17-year-old Kyle Benway on Route 78 early yesterday morning. Went off the road, overturned. He was ejected and later passed away at the University of Vermont Medical Center. Anyone who may have witnessed this crash is asked to contact the state police, St. Albans barracks. But what a horrible man! It's like, and we've chatted with Brett Meyer about some of these statistics of crashes that have taken place in Vermont in the past year, and the numbers are high. I mean, of course, we've given plenty of focus on DUI and DWI, but there's also just a lot of
excessive speed.
Yeah, there's just a lot of crashes.
And yeah, people are in another world when they're driving, for sure.
Burlington police have arrested a man accused of damaging over 30 homes during a vandalism spree. Robbie, let me see if I can say his last name here, Mafuta, apparently threw bricks and other objects through windows of homes on Charlotte Street, Golden Place, and Locust Terrace early Tuesday morning. He is well known to Burlington police, who report having contact with him over 100 times with numerous arrests. So many arrests, I think they're having a hard time
They're
keeping
holding
count.
him on for an evaluation, mental health evaluation. I saw the pictures of him this morning that I believe came from his arraignment, and he was in a straitjacket. So, or not full, but it was what they use now. It's not called a straitjacket anymore.
Well, it's believed that his rampage is going to cost homeowners tens of thousands of dollars. So, plenty, I'm sure. Many Vermonters could say plenty of things about what they think should be done in that that story, that situation. Moving right along.
Yes.
It is Thursday, and as you know, every Thursday we have concerts in the park. Tonight is going to be one not to miss. Not to miss. Please do not miss this one. Chris Powers tonight.
I know.
So, you going to be there? You going?
Hello.
Am
I going to be there?
Dumb question.
Come on. Now.
And Becca T. This one tonight, sponsored by Lenny Shoe and Apparel, of course, in conjunction with the Berry Partnership. Tracy sends out her email that's called "What's Going On in Downtown Barrie," and it's just packed with stuff. And
we are very fortunate to be here. There's always stuff going on, always very community related.
Yep.
We're fortunate.
Yes, we are.
And
we're very lucky to have the Berry Partnership.
Dare I say, we're safe.
Yeah.
We're, knock on wood, not worrying about gunfire as we're sitting on the street next to us enjoying a pizza or enjoying a concert in the park. And
right.
Not all communities in the state of Vermont have that. And we do. We're very fortunate.
Yep.
And
spot on right.
Very fortunate for the partnership. And
yeah. Just outside your window, down the road, I see one of our presenting sponsors, Chris Wright from Wright Electric, who has absolutely, completely no idea that we're talking about him right now. but he is. We're observing his work ethic.
He's feeding the meter.
He's feeding the meter, getting tools in and out. But Wright Electric, busy at work. Looks like he's doing some stuff, maybe in errands, but who knows?
Well, he may be coming in here.
He could
You never know.
You don't know.
You never know what that man is up to.
I know. He's walked in here many times when we've been live on the air.
Maybe he's just going over to another sponsor right across the road.
Yes.
Nelson's Ace Hardware.
This is true.
I mean, we don't know. He had his little Makita packet out.
I know.
And so he could be looking for a certain bit or something. So he's going to go over there to Nelson because they have everything.
Right. They do. I got to tell you, this thing on Thursday, I do want to go over and see the Makita, or not Makita, Milwaukee demos.
That's on Friday?
That's on
Or Saturday?
That's Thursday, I believe.
Oh, today?
Jeez, where's my brochure?
Well,
Oh no, it is Friday.
I
is Friday.
know where your brochure is. It's right on Aired Out's Facebook page.
Yes, it is, which I can't see right now, but yes, it is. No, it is Friday. And then
Yes.
Saturday, Annette and Bob and a few others are going to be cooking out on the behind the building, out on Metro Way. They're going to be doing the tent setup. They're going to be cooking on some of these Traeger grills.
Yes, because it's their grand reopening. Because they've done an amazing job expanding the store and
Huge.
Yeah, but still the same great crew.
Yeah,
I love
know.
them over there. You walk in the door and immediately there is somebody to help you because their setup is there's people that help you. There's people on the register.
Right.
And so there's someone always available.
Right. I don't want to mention other hardware stores and other,
Is
box-
there another hardware store?
box stores where, you could go in there and literally have blood squirting out of your arm and no one would say, can we help you with anything?
Correct.
Nelson's, I've done the stopwatch. You walk in Nelson's and put it on a stopwatch. Mm-hmm. How quickly someone's going to ask you, can we help you find anything?
And I've asked them a few times for things that they don't carry, but Kelly or...
Is there such a thing?
Well, every once in a while because it's just something really off the wall or that I don't want to get somewhere else. I don't want to order it on Amazon.
Right.
And so I say, do you have this? No, but let me check. We can probably get it for you. And they do.
Yes.
Whether it's a regular in-stock item or not.
Yeah.
Don't just ask them because you'd be surprised.
Yes. A couple of summers ago, when I had a garden at my house that was way too big, I had no business making a garden this big. I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
No, you didn't, especially since because, the woodchucks enjoyed it.
I had a woodchuck problem, and I remember going in and speaking with Mr. B about it, and Andy, and I think Clay got involved in the conversation. I'll tell you right now, there was some giggling that was going on, but in the end, these guys made some drastic efforts to help me with my woodchuck issue, not only from a deterrent standpoint, but also in a permanent standpoint. And I'm just blessed by them. We love them.
Yeah.
But they're going to be doing the grill, the Traeger grill demos. Come on by, try some of Annette's smoked. I think it's smoked. Damn it. Not cream cheese. Cream cheese.
Oh.
Smoked cream cheese on a grill.
Oh, goodness.
And, of course, there are going to be some meats and other things, but I will be over there taste testing everything.
Yeah, and for a list of the events and times, check out the brochure on Aired Out.
Yeah.
And, of course, just all day long there's stuff. You don't have to go in just for those times. All day, all weekend.
Yeah, you will smell. The great food's cooking on these Traeger grills on Saturday, but Friday is the Milwaukee demo, and then they got some stuff going on Sunday too. But we've got it all over our page. So 39 years in biz.
I know.
39
We
years.
just went to a breakfast not long ago for Bob.
Yeah.
And not a lot has changed in those 39 years
That's
either.
right.
It's the way his dad
Yeah.
kind of set things up. And,
Yes.
And, Bob has just continued to do pretty amazing with it.
I love the whole team over there, all of them.
Me too.
Let's see what's going on in the nation. Anything? Have you seen anything? The number of initial jobless claims is up. Newest report from the U.S. Department of Labor showing the week ending August 6th saw 262,000 initial claims filed. That's up from 248,000 the previous week. Is this why no one's working?
I don't know why no one's working. Oh gosh! If we only knew. Huh? I don't understand how.
I don't either, and I have
no
I have this
working.
conversation all the time with people. Why are there so many jobs available and no one wants them?
We had we actually posted an article about that. I think I posted it last week, but somebody said in the article, in their comments, $15 an hour, 40 hours a week.
I saw that.
And they wrote that it was, $2,000. What's a big deal?
Yeah, I saw that. What's a livable wage?
But
not only in Vermont, but also with inflation.
and she states she lived on less, and I say, I'm happy that you were able to do that, but
right.
Right now, I mean, $2,000 a month, that's before taxes.
Yeah.
First of all,
Sure.
Before health insurance, before anything, and then you need to say gas back and forth to work,
Yep.
daycare in most circumstances,
Insane.
mortgage usually between $800 and $1,100 a month if you're included the tax and insurance. But then you got to hope that you don't pay water and sewer as well. Groceries at least a couple $100 a week. You're in the hole.
At least.
So, at one point in life, $2,000 a month may have covered it, but there's no way that right now $2,000, and that's $2,000 before taxes.
That's right.
There's just no way.
Yeah.
That is not livable. That is very much poverty.
Yeah. A lot of warm temperatures with those comments that I noticed.
Yeah, I was not understanding the math there.
Speaking of warm temperatures, school board meeting tonight, 6 p.m.
Oh goodness, we shall see.
Yep, it'll be interesting.
I know that I haven't heard yet. I'm assuming that they had applications for the board position that was open, but I'm not 100% positive of who yet.
Right.
And I'm sure some of that will come out. I know that there are still some vacant spots.
Yeah.
I believe that there are still families that have come to teach that are still looking for housing.
Yes.
I'm sure that it's going to be a jam-packed meeting.
I hope that somebody at the school board meeting echoes what I'm about to say. I hope. A couple of weeks ago, we posted about a family that was traveling from Oregon to Vermont.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, dad, 3 little kids.
Mm-hmm.
One of the kids has a therapy dog.
Mm-hmm.
Mom and dad each took a position at 2 schools right here in Washington County.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in touch with them. They've been trying to find housing for a long time, since long before they left Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
But their jobs started. One of their jobs started couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in touch with them, got the phone number. I've spoken with them, and we've texted. They're living in their car with 3 kids, the therapy dog. They're living in their car.
Yeah. Can't imagine.
Lots of questions here. I'm sure people would.
But we know it's a housing crisis. It's not a shocker. It's not unknown.
Mm-hmm.
We know that that's where we're at right now. I'm looking for a house, and
Right.
I haven't found one either. There is nothing, and if it comes on the market, it's gone quickly, or the price of the home is just unrealistic for what the home is.
Yep.
Certainly wouldn't have paid that 2 years ago, and shouldn't be paying it now. And it'll change, though, because interest rates are going up, and what people can afford to borrow because of those changes is going to change drastically, because it's going to change payments drastically.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
This is some crazy stuff. I mean, these are two, not one, 2 teachers that are coming to Vermont, have accepted positions to teach our children right here, and living in their car. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot to be said about this.
There is.
I think we got Heather with us. Good morning, Heather.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, honey. How are you?
Good. Can you hear me okay? I'm driving.
Yeah. When you say call, we call.
Awesome.
Heather
awesome.
Slayton. Heather Slayton from Washington County Mental Health in the Snoozlin room over there on Summer Street. What's happening, honey? What are you saying?
Well, I'm driving to the Snoozlin room to train some folks right now, so that's awesome. But I hear you talking about the family, and I hear you talking about the school board meeting, so I had a couple of things to say.
Please do.
Just this morning, I was on Craigslist hunting around, and there are a couple of great options on there that look like they were recently posted. So I would check that and send them to that family.
Okay.
In Barrie and in Barrytown. So check those out and send them along.
Okay.
Because I don't have their contact information.
Yep.
And, some are blatantly pets allowed.
Yeah.
So that's good news. And available like now or very close to school beginning.
All right.
Also, school board meeting, they do have applicants for that seat on the school board.
Wonderful.
Which I checked into. I've been checking the minutes and the addendum for the meeting, or not the minutes, but the agenda.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm telling you, I was thinking about it, but I decided not to, because I have a commitment to another very important group that I'm a part of on Thursdays that assists special needs families that I am not prepared to bail on. So
Right.
I'm grateful that I see some what I think would be valuable contenders
Okay.
for that seat.
Good.
That's wonderful.
So, yeah, that would give a very good perspective to the board, I think. A very valuable voice. So there are more than one, thankfully, and coming from very different positions. So it should be an interesting interview.
All right.
Yep. So we can all breathe a sigh of relief that they have multiple applicants for the seat, which only runs through March, and then you have to run for it.
Right.
When you get a chance, can you drop the link here in the comments on how we might be able to attend this school board meeting tonight?
Yeah, when the training is over, when I'm done with my training for the Snoozlin room, I will put the link for the Google Meet, and I'll try to put in the agenda and the addendum.
All right.
Perfect.
So that we can see who they might be hiring tonight also.
Sure.
For multiple positions that have remained open for a while, but there's hope on the horizon for many things tonight.
Good.
Okay. Good to know. How are things over at the Snoozlin room on Summer Street?
You know what? They're pretty amazing. Over the weekend, my good buddies over at the Rock Solid crew of the Iron Order Motorcycle Club held a massive fundraiser and raised $1,725 for the old Snoozle and Room.
Yes.
Awesome.
Which we love because, as we all know, it's a big old donation only, baby.
All right. So what's going on? Can you tell us more? Or are they doing a ride?
So, yes. And I'm going to come in with one of them, and we're going to talk about that.
Which one are you coming in with?
I don't know. We got to figure out which one of those hardworking fellas is going to be able to take time
Bill,
off.
Clayton.
Mark, Bill, or Clayton?
I mean, those aren't their real names when they're
We
riding,
don't know, right?
I can't always keep them all straight myself.
Yeah.
So
Oh my God.
one of them is going to figure out what day they can get off from their jobs, you know. They're going to come in and chat up Dee's Ride, which happens on September 17th.
Yep.
And it is a fundraiser for a local person who is battling cancer. And all year long, they do raffles and raise money to fund this event and raise money for this family. And they've actually raised so much money this year leading up to the event that they were able to choose 2 recipients.
Wow.
They do a ton in the community that no one knows about.
They're a very kind of quiet group. Yeah. They do a lot of things.
Yeah, they're always donating food, going to Macaulay's, getting something and donating it. They're always doing stuff for the community. They just don't shout it out as much as some do.
Yeah.
They're a humble group, I'll tell you, but they do a lot of good stuff. And, you know, for the past 2 years, they have generously adopted this room because autism is very close to all of their hearts.
Yes.
Many, many members have family members and friends who have autism. And Clayton's granddaughter is one of those. And so this is extremely close to his.
Oh, we lost her. I wanted to mention Heather and I are going to be trying to get more bracelets for Marcus Bisson. We understand that Quick Lube has a good number of them.
Yes.
But we want to get some of those over here and maybe make those available.
And we need to get him his hat. I need to reach out to his mom today.
It's on my notes.
And let her know that we have his hat here.
Yep.
And we'd love to
bring some bracelets.
To give it to him.
Yeah. And we'll have them here for sale.
Yeah,
here
I'll
at
give her a message.
Here at the studios. God, they just I love doing stuff like this. I love talking about stuff like this that involves what's going on in our community.
Pretty soon we will have the ladies in here for the annual Ladies Red for Breast Cancer.
Yep.
Lisa Crowningshield and the team will be talking that up pretty soon because it's right around the corner. And they too,
October, right?
Yes, they too have picked a recipient and a very well-known lady in the community. And so we will be discussing that. And yeah.
All right.
I wonder, is Sherilyn going to ride again this year for that?
I believe so. It's October, right? Yes.
I believe so, yes.
Breast Cancer Month.
Yes. It's that too is in our feed.
Yeah.
I've posted about that as well.
Did you hear about Gen Z leaving Facebook behind?
No.
The new Pew Research Center
No.
did a big survey and learned that teens between 13 and 17 that use Facebook has dropped 71%.
Because they're using Twitter or one of the other platforms, or
maybe
they just decided that all of this isn't for them.
The YouTube is the dominant platform for teens.
That's not surprising.
Wow.
Because they can watch TV and everything on
I mean,
it.
there's
right on their phone in their room when they're not supposed to
Right.
be doing that stuff.
There's Instagram, there's Snapchat, TikTok. I use Instagram, but I can't. There's just too many. I can't. What is this whole Snapchat horse shit? I don't know what that is. And, TikTok is. There's plenty to be said about TikTok. maybe even good and bad. I don't know, but TikTok is a little over my head. I just don't have time. I don't have time. Maybe I should make time to learn about it, but let's see what else we have. Whacked out stuff going on in the world. Yeah, we have a teenage car thief in the United Kingdom who's facing 9 months in jail after being found. They found this teenager who's been stealing cars, hiding inside of a large stuffed bear. They were searching for the teen in a house and noticed that the stuffed animal, this giant stuffed bear, Raylene, was breathing. And they found him, 18 years old, hiding in. Maybe we should have saved that one for the stupid criminal file tomorrow.
Something. So Linda Kuchar says that Linda Otis Kuchar says that she has about 28 Marcus bracelets that she'd be willing to donate to us.
Okay, perfect. Linda, consider it done. Get them over here, and we'll
I
hit
can
'em.
go get them from her. I know where to find her. Have you ever met Linda?
Oh, yeah.
I just love that lady.
Go get her. Yeah.
Her and I are alike.
What she's done
if
is...
it's on her mind, it'll come out her mouth, too.
Oh, I like that.
Me, too.
Maybe we should get her on the air.
True Vermonter right there.
She's great. Great lady.
An
great mom.
Independent lady that, yep.
Yeah.
Gotta love her.
What else do we have? We have a New York City company that's producing action figures of the Ukrainian president. And they've got a Kickstarter going, $120,000 so far. This is all going to the Ukraine. The campaign ends on Friday. So if you want an action figure of the Ukrainian president, Zelensky, here's your opportunity. I'm not sure what they're selling for, but anyway.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
What else is going on? What have I missed just in a day lost? Anything? We got a car fire this morning.
You've probably missed a million things in a day lost.
I'm sure.
But you probably gained a lot more in your day lost.
I was just going to say, with Lily,
did you guys go fishing? I saw the picture.
We went. We did a lot. We went. We did some. Yes, we did a lot in a short period of time.
Nice. She looked very happy.
Tired, very tired.
Who, her or you?
I would say all of the above.
Yeah.
All the above. Yeah. Just tired.
You just got tired quicker than she did?
A little bit. Yeah. A little bit. But, just trying to... feeling the pressure of the bottleneck of summer. Mm-hmm. I mean, I heard the first cicada the other day. And, you know what I'm talking about. And that's like, when I hear the cicada...
And you're like, oh, shit.
It's
turning.
It's turning, man. We're going to start. And I know you like the nights that are in the 50s. Mm-hmm. I like the nights that are like 75, 78 for the low. The air conditioner's on.
No, I have to turn when you can turn the air conditioner off so you can hear the noises of the night, that's what I like.
Yeah.
You can hear stuff, and you can wake up to the birds chirping and not the brrr of the air conditioner. It's just nice.
The other night.
Did you see the sky last night? Incredible.
I did. Honestly, Raylene, I'm not joking here. I see the sky every night. I'm starting to learn the constellations. I'm freaking out about the Perseid meteor shower that's coming Friday night. Mm-hmm. I've been reading about it. It's going to be peaking out late Friday night into early Saturday morning. So between the hours of 11 p.m. Friday night until like 1 a.m. Saturday morning. It's supposed to be between 60 and 100 meteorites
every hour. Correct?
every hour.
Yeah.
So,
I
but
did read a lot about that too.
but
But the
the-
sunset too.
The
was,
sunset was amazing.
Yeah, last night was absolutely just incredible.
Oh my God! It was.
Who are you
just-
calling now?
I'm not gonna call anyone. I'm gonna play something for you here in a second. But the sunset was stellar.
Yeah.
Stellar. I took a picture of it.
We've been blessed with a lot of them.
Yeah.
It just seems like, I don't know if it's, am I more aware? I don't know. But it just seems like over the last year or two, but maybe it's because of us being still that we're recognizing more of this now.
I think that's beautifully said, because I have noticed. I should say I've appreciated more. I've taken a deep breath and stopped to look at the stars every night. Literally every night. I am out on my patio every night.
Yeah, the sunsets, the how
stars.
green the trees are, or
Yeah.
just some of the flowers, or you're driving on the interstate and all the lupin.
The lupin are beautiful.
The lupin, it didn't just all of a sudden appear, but why am I just now noticing? You know,
I want to get out of the damn car and go over and snip a couple and run out of there before I get arrested. I want to do that. But just, I'm learning about Saturn now and Jupiter and Mercury and Mars. I'm learning about these planets. I know where I'm starting to teach myself where they are, what horizon they're in, where they are in the sky.
We're going to have to get you a telescope for Christmas.
Well, Lily's got one. And I went out there and had a frustrating moment trying to hook it all up. But, yeah. So the other night, I was out there, and it was so quiet and so peaceful in my backyard, looking up at the stars and just hearing the sounds of the night, like you just said, that I took my phone out and I recorded.
And you recorded it.
You want to hear it?
I do.
I recorded the audio of my backyard down by the river, and here it is. It's kind of faint. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's there. Anyway, you get the picture. I mean, it was just beautiful.
Yeah, it's just nice.
I appreciate stuff like
Yeah,
that.
and when you wake up in the morning and all the birds are singing and the sun's just coming up, and
I know.
to be able to hear all of that instead of the air conditioner.
I like the sound of the air conditioner.
But then you can wake to those blessings. And then
Well,
you're reminded immediately,
yes.
this is where I live and I'm lucky.
That's right. And it just to, there were, I'll be honest with you, I have an apple tree out back, and every now and then an apple will fall from the tree late at night, and I've got my gun out and I'm ready to shoot.
Jeez.
But yeah, it's just awesome. I mean, we are so lucky to.
He does not. He pokes Sherilyn with it and says, "Honey, did you hear that? Go see what that was."
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just amazing. So yes, I'm gonna try to start teaching Lily about all the planets and some of the constellations, and the Big Dipper is shifting to, it shifts to the west as the later the summer comes on, and I don't know. Anyway, we had a car fire this morning. Interstate 89 southbound in Williamstown near the Brookfield town line.
Oh, goodness.
Apparently all traffic is open now to one lane. And
so many car fires lately.
Yeah, right. It may even be open in both lanes now. But, this came in about 20 minutes ago that were one lane open. So you maybe expect some delays on 89 southbound. Actually, I'm just getting the notification right now. Fully open to all traffic as of about 5 minutes ago. So 89 southbound, fully open right now. So, yeah, you're right. There's been some funky stuff going on. Gas prices dropping to under $4 nationwide for the first time in months.
When is it going to happen here
I
in
know.
Vermont? For
I know.
God's sakes.
I know.
Then maybe I can afford a gallon of milk.
How low do you think gas prices will go? That's what I want to know. But that's great. We've hit some all-time highs, and finally, according to AAA, the average cost of a gallon of regular gas in the U.S. is now $3.99. Woohoo!
Yeah, the average cost of gas in Barrie, Vermont is still $4.40.
Yeah. Right. Chris Helmsworth is 39 today. Viola Davis is 57, and Hulk Hogan. You want to take a guess on his age? The Hulkster?
72.
69 years old today.
He's the only one of that list that I know. That's who you're talking about. He's Chris. Speaking of Hulk Hogan,
that's what
Chris
I was going
Bowers.
to say. Will you tell Chris tonight? Somebody, anyone listening,
that he should be singing "Happy Birthday" to Hulk?
He should tell Chris Powers tonight. If I don't get a chance to tell him that it's Hulk Hogan's birthday. He's 69 years old today. And that he met Hulk Hogan. So, huge fan. Let's see. Social media posts warning people not to call 988. Don't call it. Don't post it. Don't share it without knowing the risks. 988 is not friendly. So,
who the hell would call 988 anyway? What is it
for?
Well,
when the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline launched last month, a lot of mental health providers and researchers and advocates started talking about this. But apparently it is not legit.
Yeah, I thought that they said that like almost immediate, that don't do it.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah. So apparently if you punch 988 in your phone, you're going to get something, some kind of virus, something. I don't know.
We'll have to make sure that that's not fake news.
Yeah, no, it's right here. NPR ran the story, and I've got the links right here to it. I'll share it. I'll post it up.
Yeah.
I'll post it up. And we'll also ask John Sell about this from Laser Systems. John was just, we're going to give him a plug here, one of our presenting sponsors. I called John the other night, had an absolute crisis situation where my laptop just shit the bed, just stopped working, done. Wouldn't even power up, nothing. And, calm down. Don't
take a hammer to it.
Oh, I almost did.
I know.
Take a deep breath. Let me take a look at it. Yeah, but yeah. Just calm down. I'll plug it in. I'll get a good power source for it and see if it's the computer or if it's just the power cable. And it turned out that it was the actual computer. So now I'm being consulted on what to do next.
To buy a new one.
Yeah.
But remember, I know how you were ready for the hammer.
Oh,
sink it in the bathtub.
I don't
throw it in the river.
I don't have time for this.
That's right. I've seen the whole password fiasco.
Fiasco?
Yeah.
Kerfuffle?
Yeah. I don't have time for this. Then just type it in, asshole. Stop the copy and paste, and it'll work.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Exactly. I have to come up with some new passwords.
Yeah. What is going on out here?
We've got some of the road is closed. Can you tell me? We got the. It looks like we're closing some of Main Street here, North Main Street.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
Got some
I
ambulances.
see the ambulances. Maybe I should go find out so we can figure out what the hell. Maybe it's coincidental. Maybe they're closing that lane for something else and it has nothing to do with the ambulance, but maybe I should find out.
Yeah, if you can, that would be great. Have you heard about this this Lake Mead in Las Vegas? Have you seen some of the stuff that has come up on this? Where what is that? Dead bodies.
Mm-hmm. That is very frightening to me.
Yeah, I mean,
what is even more frightening is when I look at our missing persons list in the state of Vermont,
Sure.
and I think that that
Right.
could actually happen around here in many places, probably.
Of course.
Where people are all of a sudden discovered. It's
apparently these these dead bodies are surfacing in Lake Mead, and I heard about this a little while ago. But honestly, when I heard about it, I thought it was, possibly some bullshit. But apparently, it's not. What is this about? I mean, what happened? I mean, are these old mob hits where they were put in some barrels and filled with some concrete and put on the bottom of this lake in Vegas?
That's just it. You never know what it could have been. All kinds of certain things, different things. Just murders and disappearances over the years that were never, like I said, just like here in Vermont. There's a huge missing persons list, and Lord only knows if this reservoir, that reservoir, lake, or even granite quarry starts to dry up, what you would find. Probably scare the shit right out of you.
I know.
Yeah, it'd make you sit up straight and smart the hell up.
Oh my God!
You never know what could happen to you.
Yeah, I'm just glancing here. What else is going on? What else is happening? If you've been watching the PGA tour,
I haven't. I've had, as you know, I have had just a lot of stuff going on, and I haven't really paid attention. I don't know that I probably haven't turned my TV on in 2 weeks straight.
Oh my God, Raylene, you don't know that the NFL preseason week 1 kicks off tonight?
No.
Yeah. Giants going to visit the Patriots
and
tonight.
I just don't care. Like, I don't even more often than not, 100% honest, I turn on my TV, I turn it on. I will always watch the morning news.
Okay.
I say watch, I don't. It's on. It's noise. I hear it in the background. But most of the stuff I read. I read everything. If my TV's on, usually it's just on Home and Garden Network, and it's noise in the background. I don't even pay. Couldn't tell you what's on. I couldn't tell you what was happening because it's just noise in the background. It's for the dogs, basically. I mean, they watch TV all day, every day. Because I leave it on, so they're not lonely.
I'm just glancing quickly through the sports page here. Deshaun Watson going to make his Browns debut this week. That's got a lot of people talking. NFL is trying to give him a tougher punishment. Yeah.
Oh, I see that Hillary Scott just tuned in. So she sent us some really interesting information about a training that's going to be happening. And I actually shared that with some council members and stuff because I think that it would be good for city council and city employees to maybe even be involved. But I'm hoping that she'll come in and or if not her, someone will come in and talk to us a little bit more about that, its importance and why. And because I know many are saying
like active shooter training, right?
I know that, and not just, and disaster type, like holy emergency.
I'm glad you brought this up because there's so much going on. It slipped my mind. I knew I'd forget about this.
Well, hopefully they'll come in. I would like somebody to really explain, or at least discuss how we've got here, why this is important. And even though, I mean, people say, that doesn't happen here, but it can, and we should be prepared.
Sure.
No matter what. And then the importance of people attending.
We got the, speaking of which, Thunder Road, we got the 4th annual Road Warrior Challenge tonight.
Mm-hmm.
50 laps. Yeah, 50 laps, $500.
I think Hillary's going to get a couple of the kids that have joined that group to come in and talk with us as well.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But the weather's supposed to be perfect for it tonight. I'm just glancing here. Yeah. And of course, we got the Milk Bowl not too far off, too. That's coming. It'll be here soon. But, yeah, this is going to be huge. 4th annual Naledo Road Warrior Challenge. And I hope I'm saying that right. But, yeah, 500 to win for the novice class. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. We'll see.
Yes.
And
I'm looking forward to checking in with some of the drivers. Well, soon. We're getting toward the end of the season, or maybe not even till when it's wrapped up, and just get some discussions in about how the year went. And
yeah, we just had Marcel Gravel on not too long ago.
Right. And I want to know when all the 3 Donahue boys are going to be out on the track at the same time.
Yeah. Will you find out?
I will find out.
You'll find out.
Yeah.
All right.
I haven't been to the races in like 20 years, but I probably go for that.
Yeah.
I'll be like this the whole time.
I'd love to see. I'd love to see Stephen and John neck to neck.
Yeah, and then you got Bill and John, the brothers.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I know. A bunch of crazies. All of them are, aren't they? They are.
They are.
You know it.
Good old boys.
Yes, they are. I'm just looking here for. Did you watch baseball at all? You get into any baseball?
We just determined this.
Yeah.
No.
So you don't care that the
Capital
Mariners
NO.
beat the Yankees 4-3 last night? That doesn't bother you? Doesn't upset you?
I don't even know who the freaking Mariners are.
Oh my God!
I know who the Yankees are. I know that the Yankees are loved by some of my friends, and the Red Sox are loved by the majority of my friends. And when
Yeah.
they play together, all hell breaks loose between my friends.
Do you like
That's
that?
what I know.
You get more entertainment out of that than you do the game
I
itself?
do. They're hysterical.
Braves beat the Red Sox 8-4 last night. Looks like Orioles and Red Sox tonight. I think 7:10 will be the first pitch. So that's another thing. You know, we talk about listening to the crickets and hearing the air conditioner in the distance, and maybe the dog barking late at night, you know, far away in your neighborhood, but also listening to the WEEI network and listening to Joe Castiglione call the Red Sox on an AM radio. That is summertime.
I've never done that.
That is summer. Who knows what I'm talking about? Hillary? Somebody's got to know what I'm talking about.
I know that my great grandmother always listened to baseball on the radio.
Yeah.
She didn't like to watch it on TV.
Oh,
she
yes.
always listened to it on the radio. She was a huge Red Sox fan, like
Yeah.
Dottie is. Did not miss a game, would not miss a game.
That's right.
It didn't matter what was going on. She had to hear the game. And, you know, I believe right up until she passed when she was 104.
Yeah.
The Red Sox were it for her.
Yeah.
It just, yeah.
I think that's great. Remind me to mention that when we have Dottie on the air. Did you hear about Chipotle Mexican Grill? They're giving teachers more than $1 million worth of free burritos They're inviting students, parents, family members, and friends to nominate outstanding teachers for recognition and free food. $1 million of free burritos. Nominations are open through Friday on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
I can think of better ways to spend $1 million, but okay.
Yeah, free burritos.
I mean, yeah.
They're gonna randomly pick 2,000 teachers from the nominations.
I mean, I'm not trying to deny the teachers of a burrito, but I'm just saying that if you're gonna,
Yeah.
I wonder if $1 million worth of burritos could have gone to people that really needed burritos. But whatever.
That's interesting.
Oh,
that you say that. Yeah. So I mean, that's it. I'm just glancing through here. I mean, there's a bunch of crap going on in the world right now. My God. I mean, there just really is.
Why are all these 18-wheelers load? I need to go see what's going on because this is driving me crazy that you're continuing to talk and I don't know what's happening. So I'll be right back in a minute.
Elvis Week is underway. 45th annual Elvis Week in Memphis. Organizers are expecting new fans to show up after the release of the Elvis biopic earlier this year. I still haven't seen it yet, but 25,000 people from around the world predicted to come to Memphis this week for the festivities. Music, excursions, and tours and exhibitions. Never been to Graceland, but I don't know if it's actually a bucket list item for me, but man, I would love to. We're going to keep very careful watch of what's going on here. Raylene's back, our man on the street reporter.
Now I feel better, but what the hell was going on?
What is
They're
that?
taking the flag down.
Oh, is that what it is?
So the bucket truck is parked on, they've got the street blocked off, but they have to let these truckers go through because they can't go around the back parking lot. That is not a truck.
No.
But so now the poor little guys are just going to have a little break here on Main Street.
When I saw the flag,
they take the flag
when I
down.
saw the flag this morning, I was thinking, man, isn't it so beautiful?
I know.
I wonder how much longer it's going to stay
I'm
up.
sad to see it go, but
It's absolutely gorgeous.
But that's what's happening. Nothing horrible. It depends on who you are. But that's what's happening.
Don't forget, tonight in the park, Chris Powers. Who's the guest that's with him? It is Becca T. Becca T is going to be with him, but it's tonight, 6 p.m. Come on out. Enjoy the food trucks. They'll be there. Weather's going to be stellar.
What do you have? Do you know yet?
You know, I don't know. I love those tater tots.
Me
man.
too.
Cornerstone.
I can't help it.
I love that Cornerstone food. Do we know if their truck's going to be there?
So let me tell you, tots.
Yeah.
6 units of insulin.
Come on.
To battle that.
It's what you.
I'm serious. So I can get a parfait.
Yeah.
For 5 units. But those tater tots,
oh my
6.
God.
Yes.
Shout out to Donnybrook Fight Promotion as they get ready for their September 10th Battle in Barrie 8 at the Barrie Auditorium, coming to the Granite City, the only sanctioned MMA event promotion in the state of Vermont, returning with a stacked fight card. It is going to be amazing. If you don't have your tickets, you got to get them. DonnyBrookFightPromotions.com. Easy enough to remember. Get on their Facebook page, too, at Donnybrook FP, I believe is the Facebook. Yes, it is. For tickets, for pictures, for updates. Posted up something yesterday, but it is going to be amazing. Mm-hmm. It's going to be amazing. This is definitely one not to miss. Yeah, and that's it for now, for this morning. Unless there's something else that you can think of.
Not at the moment.
It was great to have Michael Deering on the air this morning.
Yes, it was.
And Michael Booten we lost, but anyway, do we know when he'll be on the air next, Barry Beat?
Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Monday. And lots to talk about. So,
All right. Yes, there is.
yeah.
Boy, is that an understatement.
Yeah.
Thanks, Raylene. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Be well. Take good care. If you have any comments, questions, anything, post them up. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll catch you tomorrow morning. Stupid Criminal File and so much more tomorrow morning right here at Aired Out, live from the ASB Financial Studios and Fly on the Wall Productions, Main Street, Barrie, Vermont.